Okay, so hey, how you guys doing? In my never-ending quest to try and give you guys some content, I'm just gonna try doing some news reading and see how that works. Yeah, a lot of you guys liked the "What the F is this" from yesterday, so I'm going to. I had done this once before, where I did a "What the F is going on," so we're gonna try that, and maybe put a little bit of information out into the world. So let's try that today, shall we? First of all, happy Monday to all you out there watching. This is from 9 to 5 Mac. We got an Instagram for iPad is reportedly coming soon. Here's when to expect it. Now that would be kind of nice for iPad users. A few days ago, and 15 years too late, Meta released an official iPad app for WhatsApp. And while many celebrated the end of one of the most inexplicable software holdouts in the App Store history, others asked the most obvious follow-up question. Thanks. Can we have Instagram? Yes, yes is the answer as it turns out. Going on down the line here, because I ain't reading all this garbage. Going to do what they always told us to do in elementary school. Give you the main idea. Remember the main idea? Yeah, I always had trouble with that one. Never really wanted to read the whole damn thing. So, got to give you the main idea. It doesn't look like there's an actual release date for this, but it is coming. So they say there's been such a big delay, and part of that delay was indeed technical. Pictures have often been low resolution, something that would be more evident on a larger screen like an iPad. Another part, perhaps, was pettiness, which they tell you to read about above. I'm not going to do that because pettiness is bullshit, and I'm not going to get into it. So there's that from 9 to 5 Mac. For those of you who are just champing at the bit to get the GTA 6, we got that the GTA 6 is expecting 100 plus hours of content at bare minimum. Now, I myself am not going to partake in this madness, but I know you guys out there that follow me are big time gamers, and that's cool, man. Go for it. I had a blast playing GTA 5, especially as Trevor. I would play for hours upon hours, beat the game 5, 6 times, and got into playing the director mode on the, you know, all the settings and whatnot. And I would just do like super jumps and go around with all the weapons unlocked and blowing the absolute crap out of everything. Just having a blast. But anyway, Grand Theft Autos are expecting at least 100 hours of content from GTA 6. Rockstar announced earlier last month that there was a delay for the next entry into the GTA series, pushing it back from late 2025 to a more concrete May 2026. And you just know that pissed a lot of people off. So 100 plus hours of content, man, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Especially if they're going to charge you, what is it, like $80 for this stuff? Whoo, yeah, thank you. Yeah. All right. We got, this is from comicbookmovie.com. Thunderbolts, with the asterisk. The ever important bullshit troll mark of the asterisk. Nears 370 million worldwide. Really? That's it? Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible, and Mission Impossible 8, reached impressive benchmarks. Yeah, I saw Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. I dug the hell out of it. Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise. Like, only Tom Cruise can. So what we got here is Thunderbolts continue to trying to break the $400 mark. Oh yeah, this right here, you see this kind of shit? When you go to a website and they're like, can we send you notifications? No. Bitch, I don't want you to send me notifications. Stop. If I wanted notifications, I'd ask for it. Stop trying to force these things on me. I'm old and grouchy. You know how it is. Anyway, Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning both broke box office records over Memorial Day weekend. Great weekend also to go see a movie. The Experiment 626, whatever that is, was the clear winner over Ethan Hunt. I guess that is Lilo and Stitch Experiment. I haven't seen it. I didn't even see the animated one. It just looked like too much of a kiddie movie for me. But, hey, if you guys want me to check it out, maybe do a review on it, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. Both movies performed well during their respective second weekends in theaters. Lilo and Stitch earned an estimated $63 billion in just North America, with $113.1 million from overseas. That ain't bad. Its worldwide box office total has risen to $610.8 million. A billion is inevitable, as is a sequel. Well, duh, of course. It's going to make that kind of money. And then there's this too, the subscribe. Just please stop it. You don't really need to block out the whole freaking website just to bring my attention to give me your email information. Just stop it. Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, meanwhile, earned an additional $27 million stateside. But as with most Tom Cruise movies, it's doing better internationally so far. Ethan Hunt's Final Adventure has grossed... Come on, do we really think this is going to be the final Mission Impossible? No, it's not going to be. No, it's not going to be. Dude is going to be making these kind of movies as long as they can prop his old rusty ass up with gray tape and maybe some Viagra to help, stiffen his old saggy bones or whatever, and they can throw him out of an airplane. They're going to keep making these movies, man. Going to be doing way past 90. It's doing better internationally so far. Hunt's Final Adventure, again, not final, don't even think that, has grossed $353.8 million worldwide. And there's a long way to go until the movie reaches profitability. Why? Because they estimated this thing cost about $400 million to shoot. Wow. Let me tell you something. You give me $400 million, I ain't making a movie with it. No, not even close. Okay, this is from thedirect.com. See you, if anyone even cares about that anymore. I kind of do, man, because, growing up, always been a Marvel fan. I'm always going to care about it. It's on some level. I'm always going to be at minimal curious about what they're doing, and it's still cool to see these characters that I grew up with loving in live action. I mean, when they get it right, like they did with Daredevil. When they get it right, it's just a pleasure beyond words. But there are some that you're just like, what did you do? Anyway, Iron Fist is confirmed to return before Daredevil, Born Again Season 2. Now, there was a lot of guff about the guy that played Iron Fist and the way he was portrayed. I didn't dislike it. I didn't think it was great. I didn't hate it. If they'd give the character more time to breathe, because, they had to get past all the origin bullcrap, it probably would have been a lot better. Get him in that mask, man. Get him with, his uniform and whatnot. That's what we're all waiting. That's all what we're all waiting for. Iron Fist is officially coming back to the MCU on Disney Plus this year, as speculation mounts of his return in Daredevil Born Again. I'm assuming it's going to be season 2, because I've seen season 1. He was in it. Finn Jones is Danny Rand, aka Iron Fist, was one of the many heroes who were formally canonized into the MCU last year ahead of Daredevil Born Again, with Charlie Cox's Daredevil, John Bernthal's Punisher. How great is that man as Punisher, by the way? And Kristen Ritter's Jessica Jones confirmed for next year's season 2. Speculation is running rampant that Jones is Iron Fist, and Mike Coulter, yes, Luke Cage may be up next as well. A report from Entertainment Weekly confirmed, as was previously teased at D23, that Iron Fist will return this year in Disney Plus's Eyes of Wakanda. Yeah, but that's animated. I mean, that's not really the same thing. So anyway, yeah, there's that. What is this? I've never seen him in that costume before. Whatever. Okay, we got AIPTcomics.com. Some of you out there, shout out to Sean Aaron, creator of Type 1, Don't Be a Bum Back Type 1. I saw that he was looking forward to Imperial, the new comic book series that's coming out from Marvel. I think it's one of the crossover events. But he got disappointed when he saw that Jonathan Hickman is indeed writing it. And yeah, same here, man. F. Hickman, he killed the X-Men, made them all gay. You need to push that out of comics immediately. He ruined the greatest franchise in comic book history. But anyway, as part of the news, I'm bringing it to you. Jonathan Hickman, Federico Vincentini, and Iban Coelho, probably butchering these names, but whatever, take on the universe. Sweeping Marvel cosmic event, Imperial is the story of intrigue, mysteries, and war, which takes place against the backdrop of the formation of the new galactic order in the Marvel Universe. Wow. Featuring Hulks, Black Panthers, Novas, Guardians, and Cosmic Kings and Queens, and Lions and Sharks and Tigers. Oh my. It's the must-read book of the summer. No, it's not. Omega Mission is the must-read book of the summer, I'll have you know. But anyway, I'm very excited about this project. I'm not. They are. That's the Hickman saying that. I'm not excited about the project. And I'm obviously a huge fan of all things Marvel's cosmic. The goal here is to kind of do what we did with the recent Ultimate line for all of our space titles, except having the setup book Imperial be more of an event than a world-building exercise like Ultimate Invasion. The art team is killing it, and we're all just very excited for what's happening in this special corner of the universe. And then there's an ad here for Post Malone's Big Rig. Is this Yahoo singing country music now? Is that what it is? Everybody's going to cross over into country because country's got a little bit of steam back in it. So now all these asshole pop stars are going to cross over and ruin that genre too. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. So now we got a little bit of a preview here. Imperial. Crap cover. What artwork they do show is okay. They're trying to be a little, I guess, going for the shock value. Show you the red with the helmet. And I mean, think about this. The design here. This is going to be on the racks. This is the first book you see. Yeah, that red will grab your attention. But I mean, it wouldn't keep my interest, man. I'm picky. Very picky. And then you got another preview page here. Ship going through a portal. I'm not going to read all this crap. Talking Heads. Look, it's Hickman and Talking Heads. Interesting. More Talking Heads. Page 2 to the Galactic Summer Event. We're just talking. We're not really doing it. The ship flying, we're talking. And page 3, the splash page. Now we got a couple of Hawks showing up, looking menacing, but nothing's really going on. They kind of look cool. Apparently, Amadeus Cho, his version of Hawk is now called Brawn. I didn't follow any of that, so I don't know what the hell's going on. They got Hawk in gladiator gear because it works so well for Planet Hawk, so they're gonna just run right into that. We're talking. Nothing really going on. 4 pages into your cosmic event, and everyone's just talking. Oh, look. No, wait. Back here in the background, somebody's getting their ass kicked. But they're teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. Let me see. Page 5, and we're still talking. And then, oh, wait. Right here at the ass end of the preview, in the middle of the page, in a mid-sized panel, purple dude with one eye and a ponytail cuts whoever this guy is in half. And then Hawk apparently smacks him into the ground. That's it. That's what they leave you hanging with. Yeah, guys, get excited about that trash. Imperial #1 coming June 4th. Who cares? XDAdevelopers.com. Ditch your bulky desktop with their super compact mini PC that's only $94 freaking dollars. Now, that ain't a bad deal. If you're looking for a new computer, you got a budget, check this shit out. $94, man. What's great about the B-Max B1 mini PC? Well, it's $94. When it comes to size, you're looking at a device that you can easily take with you no matter where you go. It's powered by the Intel N4000 dual-core processor that works at, what is this, 1.1 gigahertz? Okay. But can ramp up to 2.6 gigahertz during bursts. What are you going to do? Open a web page with it? You don't got a whole lot of power there. Don't get this if you plan on doing anything creative at all. you ain't gonna play no games on it, that's for sure. So we're just gonna get right on out of that one. Don't even talk about it no more. Yeah, it looks like my ad blocker is on neowin.net. You know why? Because you guys always, you websites today, you always me up with the ads. So I'm always going to have my ad blocker on because F you. I don't want your cookies and your bullshit corrupting my awesome computer. neowin.net. This is for you guys out there still using Windows 11. I do on occasion. I got a Windows computer set up over here on the side of the old computer. I basically just use that for any kind of Windows thing I might need to do to keep it updated, and I run the National Weather Service radar off of it. I'm a weather junkie. I like to keep an eye on the weather. So Microsoft updates Windows 11 minimum processor requirements guidance for you to put Windows 11 in your computer. So I guess you can now put that cache in your new computer with the new Copilot AI, and I really wish they would give you the option of letting you put AI in your computer now instead of just forcing it on you like some kind of goddamn sexually transmitted disease you never asked for. I mean, come on, man. I don't want AI in my shit. I don't even want it in my life, and I have to deal with it. Really didn't want it in my computer. Thanks, Microsoft, Apple, Android, all you other bastards out there. AndroidPolice.com. This is a great website to go to for all of us out there with tablets and phones that run the Android operating system. They always keep you up to date on what's going on. A lot of you with your phones, the auto rotate that's automatically built into the phone, like the iPhone, sometimes don't work so well with your Android device. But guess what? You can fix it. Right, good news. Google has introduced plenty of useful features to the Android, and this is an app-based auto rotation that makes more sense. What is the name of the app? I don't know. We got to scroll down to find out. Will they tell you? Probably not without making you read half the article. I'm getting there. This is terrible. This is for your Galaxy phone option. Open the same exact modes and routines. This was terrible. I shouldn't have clicked on this. This is bullshit. Doesn't tell you anything. Okay, here we go. Fans of the 90s, those of us who maybe grew up during... I didn't grow up during the 90s. I was I was considered an adult. I really wasn't in the mindset of being an adult. But hey, 90s kids, remember, here's 11 simple features that you guys might remember that these new goofy kids out there today, nothing against you. I think it's great you guys are goofy. Might have missed out on. So Flintstone vitamins, they were fun even back in my day. Those were cool. Dial-up internet, don't miss that. Not at all. Do not miss the dial-up internet. Cameras, now don't miss cameras. Got cameras. They're called phones. I think it's kind of cool that you got a phone, one device. It's got the camera, the video camera, your calculator, basically a computer. More technology stuck in your pocket that you don't even think about. That was even on board the Apollo 11 that took man to the moon. I mean, that's great. That's definitely a great thing. Boy bands. I really don't miss those at all. Not even close. Interactive toys. Yeah, toys. How about that? Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, the 80s kids. Teddy Ruxpin, My Buddy. Oh, remember the My Buddy commercials? My buddy. My buddy. He goes everywhere I go. Anyway. Goosebumps books. Never got into that. Renting movies. Yes. Holy shit. My God. I would go to the movie store, get off work, go to the movie store, spend hours upon hours. Well, I had friends that worked there, but just kind of around, seeing what I wanted to see for that weekend, and eventually find your way into the back room, thinking you're being sly, no one's watching. You kind of jet in there to see what else you might be watching that weekend, if you know what I mean. Yeah, man, renting movies was awesome. Good stuff. Playing MASH. I don't know what that is. 90s kids spent much of their early childhood practicing fortune tellers and psychics. Case in point, the game MASH, an acronym for mansion, apartment, shack, or house. If you guys played that, tell me in the comments. I don't know anything about it. That's because I didn't grow up in the 90s. Mixtapes. Shit, yeah. I remember mixtapes. They were awesome. I remember trying to make mixtapes. Playing Oregon Trail at school. Yeah, dude. I cannot tell you how many times I died of dysentery. Many times. Passing notes in class. Yeah, we did that in class too. 80s kids. Always passing. Mr. Edwards, would you like to read to the class what Lucy passed you in that note? No, not really, because Lucy wanted to get with me, and I don't think you guys want to know about that. Or maybe you did, I don't know. So there's that. For those of you kids out there, adults, kids, whoever, that are playing Marvel Rivals, they leaked it. They're going to have Jean Grey and Cyclops on. That's what I mean about the pop-ups are everywhere. So there you have it. It's an exclusive from analyticsinsight.net. Jean Grey, Phoenix, Cyclops are going to be on the Marvel Rivals game, which seems to be a big deal. I haven't played it. Don't want to play it. Too busy making comics. But I thought that might be a cool little tidbit of information to get out to you guys. We got a few more to go. If you are a diabetic, and there are a lot of us out there. I'm not a diabetic. I used to be pre-diabetic. My mother's diabetic, so I like to stay on this information for her. And I know a few of my friends out there are, so this might help some people. Drinking this amount of water per day helps control blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. This is from Earth.com. One popular recommendation suggests drinking between 8 and 10 glasses of water per day. This practice has been linked to better management of blood sugar, especially for those living with diabetes. This recommendation gained fresh attention from Dr. I am not going to try to pronounce that name. But there it is. That's a big long one right there. A Nigerian doctor. God bless you if you can say it. I can't. His work looked at how increasing water intake might influence glucose parameters and other metabolic factors. This all plays into understanding insulin resistance and the impact of water and blood glucose. I'm not going to get into it because I don't have the time or the inclination to read all this scientific medical gobbledygook. Just know that you should be drinking plenty of water in your life. Even if you don't have diabetes, water is good for you. Drink it. You are 98% water as a physical creature after all. Got to maintain those water levels. And that's my Google News right there. Okay, so from comicbookmovie.com, we got Thunderbolts again with the asterisk. Stupidest fucking thing ever. Concept art reveals some drastically different, darker takes on Lewis Pullman's Sentry costume. Huh. I thought they pulled it off pretty good, man, in the movie. I mean, again, not the greatest movie I've ever seen. By far not the worst. I thought they pulled Sentry off pretty good, man. They had him looking as close to comic book accurate as possible. So, this here that they're showing, that this is part of the concept art, yeah, that's just horrible, man. This thing split down here in the middle. Is this like some kind of full body cape or whatever? Shit, no, man. That's not good. And he looks more Void like this than he does Sentry. Yeah, this is horrible, man. So anyway, these were illustrated by Konstantin Sikaris. Whatever. Never heard of him. Concept art. Bleh. So, let me see if we can bring this up. This is on Instagram. I don't think I can make any bigger. This Bozo's website. Here we go. Yeah, these were okay. I mean, everybody wants to put all these little details into the freaking movie outfits, man. Just make it simple. It doesn't need to be that hard, really. Now this is a better one. Uh, you got the S on the buckle. Still kind of dark, man. Sentry in Sentry form is not a dark character. He's bright. Yeah. Uh, now that's way better. That's way better. I can deal with that. That's got just enough detail bullshit in it without it being overblown. Yeah. And then this other, I'm not gonna get into all that because that's horrible no matter how you look at it. Comicbook.com. The X-Men's new base has a dark. Is anyone even reading the new X-Men books? I tried, man. I got excited when they were finally getting off of Genosha, and they were going to be the X-Men again, apparently, and it was going to be great. And sunshine and roses. We were going to have mutants, and like not this gay stuff they were doing, but now it's not the greatest thing I've ever read. I mean, I kind of considered the whole deal a fail because I picked up like maybe the first 2 or 3 issues and instantly lost. I mean, they did not retain my attention for it at all. Not even close. So, if you're interested, the X-Men's new base, I guess they have a new base. It has a dark history. Might be a problem. I don't know. The Uncanny X-Men is knee deep in Dark Artery. I guess that's the new storyline that's revealing some dark secrets about the X-Men and their new home base, Haven House. Wow. Yeah, it already sounds horrible. Uncanny X-Men number 15 focuses mostly on the Outliers and the new mutant Lady Henrietta. God, that's a horrible name. Lady Henrietta. Okay, man, whatever. As they go through a door in caves under Haven House that takes them somewhere they never imagined. Yeah, maybe back to the bestseller list because they're not getting there anytime soon. What Haven House has been something in the background of Uncanny X-Men, but there were so many other things to deal with. Sarah, man, look, I don't even care about this. I thought this would be an interesting news article. Maybe for you, not for me. At least you got the highlights here. TV.com. Trending shows, man. What to watch today? That might be interesting. It might be something on television we might want to partake, right? Probably not, but whatever. We could try. So apparently, American Ninja Warrior comes on at 8 o'clock tonight. Season 17 premiere. If you're into that, on NBC, WNBC. Yeah, American Ninja Warrior season 17. I didn't even know they were on for that long. Then you got these other silly shows like Below Deck. Fox has Lego Masters. Hallmark Channel, The Motherhood. On History Channel at 9 o'clock tonight is Kevin Costner's The West. Oh, look. Fox is trying to be edgy. They have a season 2 premiere of a show called The Quiz with Balls. Nice. Yeah, so nothing real interesting going on. Or maybe the American Ninja Warrior. I personally am looking forward to tomorrow night. It's the return of Skinwalker Ranch, man. The Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch. I am a hardcore fan of that show. Love all that cryptid, paranormal, UFO stuff, man. I'm hardcore into it. Me and Mama Donna both. We are looking so forward to that. I might do a review of that. I don't know. I might not. You know what? I probably won't. I don't want to spoil it for anybody because that's a damn good show. I suggest you watch that yourself. And I watch NBC Nightly News. It's the only one I really try to watch. Lester Holt was okay. I mean, they're still throwing their crap into it. They're still going to try to influence you to think their way. But, for the most part, they're not that bad. They're not as bad as CNN. Yeah. And I don't get Fox News on my TV right now, so yeah, I got to put up with this. I just catch these guys, the highlights on YouTube. So Tom Lamas, I always thought it was Yamas, but it's Lamas. He's taking over for Lester. Good for him. So yeah, he debuts tonight on that. He's going to be the new anchor. Hoorah! Good for you, pal. He's 45 years old. He's going to do the damn thing. Don't F it up, dude. Have fun doing it. Do your thing. You're reading the news, not the EatingWell.com. 5 foods that may raise your cortisol levels, according to dietitians. What are the 5 foods? Do we want to know? Caffeine will definitely raise your cortisol levels. Enough of it will give you a heart attack. Caffeine. Fried foods, yeah, man. Trashy ass fried foods, French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, all the good stuff. All the stuff we like. They will definitely cause rapid blood sugar spikes. They'll cause crashes with the blood sugar much later. They're ultra processed, high fat foods. It increases inflammation, oxidative stress in your body. Super bad for you. Super good though. I'm no doctor. Don't listen to me. But hey, fried foods are good. Eat in moderation. Enjoy what you like, but do it in moderation. Be smart about it. Don't be goofy. Alcohol is another one. Ultra processed foods. We just discussed that. Packaged snacks, sugary cereals, fast food items. Again, all the good stuff. What we already knew, super bad for you. Thank you, EatingWell.com, for telling us that all the shit we like is not necessarily good for us. And added sugar. So, hey, like I said, I'm not a medical expert by any means. I'm fighting the battle of the bulge probably harder than most people because I was so gluttonously overweight. And I'm winning, actually. I'm down to 388 at the moment. Down from damn near, I was over 5 at one point. So, yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I'm just, doing it right, watching what I'm eating, watching it go from hand to mouth. Doing, just trying to live a little bit of a better life. So that's gonna kind of wrap it up for me, guys. If you dig the channel, subscribe. This is the channel right here. I'm on YouTube.com at Don Draw Stuff, and do a show every Saturday with 6 other extremely talented men, brothers in art. It's called The Studio. You may have heard of us. We're growing every week. We have a lot of fun. We draw characters. We try to help promote indie creators and their campaigns. Last week we had on Infinite Tale Chronicles. Funny dude, creative dude, very good campaign. When you click on the playlist of The Studio on my channel, hit that one first. All the pertinent links are in the comments. Check them out. Back to man. We've had Dan Panosian on, Michael Odin, Nick Garber. We've drawn stuff like Lady Death, Nexus. Lots of cool shit, man. Next Saturday, it's going to be the Omega Mission special because, yeah, I got a book coming out. August the 15th. It's going to be on Fund My Comic, and I'm thinking I'm going to do Indiegogo too. I haven't fully decided on that, but I'm leaning towards it. That's when the campaign's going to launch. If we get enough sign-ups, if the sign-ups do well, definitely going to do that. Sign-ups are June the 8th. Check it out. You can follow me on X at Don Draw Stuff. You can follow me on Instagram at Don Draw. It's too early in the morning to try to talk. At Don Draw Stuff. And on YouTube at Don Draw Stuff. You see what I'm doing? I kind of had this consistent theme. Where I want you to find me, and I want you to follow me, and I want you to like the stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, man, there it is. I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you enjoy the show. We're just trying some different things out. Trying to get some subs, trying to make things grow, trying to give you decent content, maybe put a chuckle in you. Get you going, inform you at the same time, as well as giving you kick-ass comic book art when I do it. So yeah, have a good one, and remember, like, subscribe, and tell your friends about me, and catch the studio 7 p.m. every Saturday. It's Eastern Standard Time, by the way, 7 p.m. every Saturday at the studio. Remember, don't drive slow in the fast lane. Take it easy. I'm out.